All right, in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to read a resistor for your electrical circuits. So if you've been doing the Arduino stuff for a little while, it's going to tell you that you need a certain type of resistor or a certain value of resistance. And I'm going to show you guys how to figure that out. So once you make your design on the computer, you're going to need to go to the box of resistors and figure out which ones you're going to need, okay? On the resistors, you'll notice that there's different colors, and each one is different. So those colors are going to tell you what the resistance of your component is. So, for instance, you have one resistor here, and you got another resistor right there. So, on these resistors, you probably notice how you have different colors. Each one of these colors represents a different number. So, if you're looking at this top one right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you actually have 5 colors. This last band doesn't really count. So this one on the top is what we call a 4-band resistor, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this last one right here. It tells you what the tolerance is, but we're not really going to worry about that for what we need. We're just going to worry about this first group over here. Okay, so when you're looking at this resistor and you're trying to figure out what it is, you're going to notice the colors. So on this one, I have yellow. So you look at yellow, and then you need to come down here and figure out what number yellow corresponds to. So we know yellow is 4. So then we're going to write a 4. And then the next color is purple, which is 7. And the next color is black, which is 0. And then the final number in that group is going to be your number of zeros or your decimal place. So that final number is going to be orange. So then we come down here and we got 3. So then we're going to add 3 zeros to our number. 1, 2, 3. And then just like you would do in regular math class, you're going to add in your commas to figure out your resistance. So now I got 1, 2, 3, put my comma in there. So now I know that my resistance is 470,000, okay? On the resistors or on the tags, you might see it represented something like this, okay? And all that means is 470,000, okay? So that's how you read a 4-band resistor. If you're doing a, let me get rid of this stuff real quick. If you're doing a 3-band resistor, it's the same process, okay? The 3-band resistor, so this one is blue right here. So that blue is a 6 right here. That gray color is an 8. So we got 6, 8. And then red is the last number in our sequence, so that's going to be the number of zeros. So then we need to tag on 2 zeros, and then we need to add our comma. So the resistance of this bottom one is going to be 6,800 or 6.8 thousand ohms, okay? So that's how you find the resistance. So pause there. If you're good with that now, you can continue working, or you can continue watching this video, and I'm going to do a couple of examples, all right? So for my examples, I'm going to come over here real quick. I'm going to keep my color chart over there so that I can reference it real easy. All right, so for this band, I got yellow, green, yellow, and then I got my tolerance right here, which remember, we're just going to kind of forget about that for now. So the first resistance, we got yellow, which is a 4, followed by a green, which is a 5, and another yellow, which is now going to be our tolerance, or I'm sorry, is going to be our our decimal place. So now I need to add 4 zeros. You see that down here? So now I go 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 1, 2, 3. So this would be a 450,000 ohm resistor. Next one down here, we got another 3-banded one. So on this one, we got, let me erase this. All right, on this one, we got purple, which is a 7. We got another purple, which is another 7. And then our last color is yellow, so we need to add 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add our comma. So now on this one, we have a 770,000 ohm resistor, okay? Now let's go, so those are the 3-banders. Let's go look at the 4-banders. Remember, it's the same process. It's just adding an extra number to our equation or to our problem, right? So over here, let me erase this, clean it up a little bit. So our first one, we got a yellow, which is a 4. Got a yellow, which is a 4. We got an orange, which is 3. Got another orange, which is another 3, and then we got a black, which means we don't add any zeros. Okay, so this one would be a 433 ohm resistor. Next one, final one. Gray corresponds to 8. Yellow is number 4. Brown is number 1, and the green tells us to add 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we add our commas. Holy cow, this is a big resistor. 8, 4, 1. Green is 5 zeros. Yeah, so that's correct. So then we have an 84 million ohm resistor. I don't know if they actually go that high, but that's what we got here. So there you go. Now you understand how to read a resistor. Good luck. If you need some help, please let me know.